One Piece anime, and I've watched the X-Men classic cartoon movie, Children Appreciate, Charlie's Angels, and then we have the Japanese animated 2000, The Adventure of Rocky is a Bull Wingskis, Ready to Rumbles, and then we have the Tomoko Akaya's Shreb's movie, the Monsters movie, Buzz Lightyear's of Star Command movie. I've been seeing the Disney movie, which is a very good. Interesting now, as I really remember which I really remember as the 2000 anime movie and the American cartoon movie. So it's one of my beloved childhood sci-fi animation movie all the time that died in AE, stand for After Earth. This was my favorite. It's one of my favorites, so excuse me. I just eating is a salad roll. For me, I did the salad roll, which I would keep it my healthier. Sounds delicious. Which I also had Scott Husband working with Raptor co-op the Shadows and so he setting up with Kickstarter project that he needs some funds for budgets, and his goal as he would have like a $15,000 and a $20,000 and even like a more like $1 million. And I just saw about Scott Host is showing the retro games, and I saw that the Galactic Patrols are one of her favorite childhoods. And here's one of the part what I heard of this, what Scott Host thought that Galactic Patrol. So I have still played the Galactic Patrol since I was a kid, and here's what he thought the game's this.
Galactic Patrol? Galaxy Software. Anybody ever play this game? It's still got the sticker. I've never even opened it.
Yeah, but still, I am still a play. They remember the Galactic Patrol.
It's funny. I used to go to Comp USA. Was it? Remember the computer store, and I just walk out with a stack of games. Even if I didn't play them, I just stick them in my shelf.
Yeah. So I haven't discovered the Galactic Patrol, the older version, the beta, which I had a very rare one, and I still got into the Galactic Patrol's classic games, classic YouTube gaming videos that are still have more views as it should for the popular hits. And then that one here is the Demon Story Surviving this cover, and he might have been thought that one of the bad publisher, the IO Norris, this would have been sort of the
I'm gonna be right back.
The backstory to this thought.
This stupid sticker. I told him not to call it the sequel to Raptor. I walk in the store, you want to be excited about seeing your game in the store. I see long-awaited sequel to Raptor, Call of the Shadows. I was pissed off so much. What's funny, I don't know, here's their story. I kept calling them and complaining because we never got any money or nothing. I think I got $1,200 total in a year. And they're like, why are you mad? Everybody else is so happy with our work. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to call everybody that they're selling games for.
So this especially that I happen to have the research for the game store for the media events. This way for the bad was the games publishing spread what with it said well older the version 1.0 to version 1.1 is pretty fine. That's pretty 100% works for the better. And as it's after Christmas, but Christmas in 1997 at the game stores. Once after they have a buy it for the game store, the original surviving the cover up to the box, and stupid things the stickers with the covering the left side with the corners on the game box. It is read the long-awaited sequels of Raptor Call of the Shadows, which is not. It's what unofficially, which is unofficial the sequels of the Raptor. It's not been not much purpose that happens for Raptor 2, the sequels does afterward. That's what for the predicted the games cover it. They might for selling the games to the Christmas when the kids the Santa when the kids see scenes to the Santa Claus where they got the presents. So I just have to selling it for the selling it at game stores when the boys and girls will open up the Demon Store files and it pops up with the broken version and it's sent with a message for the Scott host that where what's the games has been broken.
I'm back.
The version of it, the first version of a Demon Store has been broken, and then it's been Scott host became unhappy then, and he's was complained but it's confronted at the game's publisher. So it is said that's where they put the wrong their version of the demo disc, and then the final release is what IO North the publishing says kind of that unresponsive for the unplayable but it doesn't work. But version 1.0 so that doesn't work, and alpha beta still doesn't work, and thankfully that the Scott host disliked the darker days of Ion Norris. So that's what happened and I hear it to Scott host backstories.
This stupid sticker. I told them not to call it the sequel to Raptor. I walk in the store, you want to be excited about seeing your game in the store. I see long-awaited sequel to Raptor Call of the Shadows.
See, it's an unofficial sequel. It's not happened.
I was pissed off so much. It's funny. I don't know, here's their story. I kept calling them and complaining because we never got any money or nothing. I think I got $1,200 total in a year. And they're like, why are you mad? Everybody else is so happy with our work. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to call everybody that they're selling games for. Like Zapitalism, Warheads, I forget them all, but I called them all. They had the same concerns. One of the guys is Mike Bay. He goes, oh, I live in Wheaton. I'm like, oh shit, I live in at the time in Woodbridge, I think. So we're like, let's hang out at a coffee shop and work at our laptops. That was like 20 years ago. We became friends. We've been friends since. And then
I haven't seen the downloaded I don't know for demo disc. What I just
Oh, by the way, James, have you heard that a